Why physical therapy is essential to injury recovery. Imagine if you had dislocated your shoulder and after you had surgery, you were told that it would never feel the same again. Almost everyone has had an injury of some sort, and for many, physical therapy has been a part of the healing process. As someone who has been studying physical therapy for the past year, both in the classroom and the clinical setting, I can say that it is essential because it both accelerates the healing process, provides functional strength, and prevents against future injuries. Physical therapy helps to speed up the healing process. When moderate to severe injury occurs, you will likely go to a doctor. The doctor will then likely prescribe rest and ice, but they may also prescribe physical therapy exercises. This might seem contradictory to prescribe both rest and exercise, but when you attack a certain muscle specifically, it can actually accelerate the healing process. This is why it is super important to only target that specific muscle and also to account for the patient's general health to prevent injury. Physical therapists use a variety of different exercises in order to treat patients. In an article by Summa Health posted in October of 2021, they listed several of the therapeutic techniques that physical therapists use. These techniques include manual therapy, electrical therapy, dry needling, and cold therapy. These techniques help because they both ease the pain of the patient and they speed up the healing process. As physical therapy accelerates healing, it can also provide functional strength. Physical therapy allows you to go back to the daily activities that you enjoy. Unlike other practices where things are set in stone and you cannot deviate from a plan, physical therapy is tailored to the individual. This means that every single patient plan is specific to the patient's needs and wants that they have in their life. Much of the training that goes on in physical therapy is referred to as functional training. This is because it returns people to their natural functions that they do every day. To give more information on functional strength training, a questionnaire with a real-life physical therapist was done. Dr. Post is a physical therapist who has been working with the Excelsior Springs Career Center teaching the Intro to Physical Therapy class for the past year. In addition to this, she also has had several years in the clinic setting and in the home health setting. In this questionnaire, done in April of 2025, she states, "It is difficult for us as healthy people to understand the importance of normal movement and functional strength because we do this naturally every day with every movement we make. The strength acquired involves muscles from our feet, ankles, knees, hips, core, and even our shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands. However, functional strength activities can also include very complex tasks. For example, an athlete needs to be able to both run, then cut, and then jump. This goes to show how different training plans vary based on the different needs of individual patients. In addition to restoring functional strength, physical therapy also prevents future injuries. Through several different aspects, physical therapy prevents future injuries. One of the most common ways that physical therapists prevent future injuries is by teaching proper form and technique. There is much emphasis put on this because it creates less stress on the individual muscles, therefore preventing injuries. With physical therapy, you are not just recovering from an injury, but you are also coming back stronger. In a blog posted by Exo Physical Therapy in July of 2024, they stated, "Functional training, which mimics real-life movements, further aids in developing muscle memory and stability, making the body more resilient to injury. This is important because it means that daily activities such as mowing the lawn, bending over, or simply squatting can become easier. And this is another example of how physical therapy makes life more positive." In conclusion, physical therapy is an essential part of injury recovery. It is crucial because it both speeds up the healing process, it provides functional strength, and it prevents future injuries. So the next time that you acquire an injury, be aware of how proper physical therapy can be implemented to speed up this process.